All right, people. So welcome again to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining me again. As always, you guys know I'll be here dropping some updates on various stuff. So apparently it is now Hallgrimsson versus the local coaches. No, I'm not making any comparison. I'm just saying that Hallgrimsson will be facing off with a few of the local coaches throughout this period of the local, or should I say, the domestic camp that is taking place for some of the Reggae Boys that is here. Now, I'll be getting that details so you guys know a lot more information on that. But before we do so, would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button. Would really appreciate it if you do so. There generally. But just say if you don't like the video, no problem at all. If you're watching the video, you find it entertaining, hit the subscribe button and become a family, become a member of this channel. It is on the bottom right. You'll see that button, subscribe, and you just hit that button and you definitely work crack on. Anyways, let's get to the meat of the matter. All right, so not apparently, what's going to happen here is, you guys know that Hallgrimsson started off with the domestic camps, called up a few players, some of the selected few in the Jamaica Premier League, and using these players, keeping them together to see how they can build some bond, which is something in my perspective that I really like. And the reason why I like this is because I like the fact that Hallgrimsson is thinking ahead. I love that he's thinking ahead. He's looking at ways how he can improve what's happening here in Jamaica and also improve in his own personal regime. What do I mean by that? His personal area of coaching. Now, rather than just having a camp, having the players training, what's the best way how Hallgrimsson can look and see if what he's trying to implement is working? By match scenario. That is the best and most ideal way. So guess what? No, guess what's going to happen now? So the Reggae Boys, the domestic camp, will be facing off with two Premier League clubs over the period of 2 days. Today Wednesday, because I'll be dropping it, even though I did Thursday night, I'll be dropping it on Wednesday. Today Wednesday at 3 p.m. down at Glenmuir High School, the Reggae Boys, the domestic camp, will be facing off versus Veer United. And tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. they will be facing off with Humble Lion. As that's what I mean. That's what I meant by saying that Hallgrimsson will be facing off with the local coaches. No, this is very important. This is what we're going to see here is some of the best talents on the Hallgrimsson versus some of the club teams, and I hope that this is something that is looking to implement going forward here, rather than just have the players playing. Rather than have the players just have Captain Rosberg training, have them play some competitive games, and it's not just specifically for the players, but more so for Hallgrimsson's tactical insight, his tactical plans. Remember that in the training session, I had to cut out some of the training session because certain aspects of the training session he never really wanted to go out. Nevertheless, he was emphasizing in those training sessions on playing out from the back, the transition, receiving the ball in the channels, receiving the ball in the thirds of the pitches. As I said, where you progress the ball out wide in essential areas. He was very adamant on that, extremely adamant on that in the training session where the players progress the ball from. Now, with the intention that he has right now, I for one, I love it. I really love it. Now, even though these are not the players that will be seen playing in the Nation League or World Cup qualifiers, he still has to sharpen his own skills. It's like an artist. If you stop drawing or stop singing or whatever, your skills will you just become a bit rusty. Just like footballers. So will Hallgrimsson doing this now? Will keep him on the top of his game. So doing this now, for example, going up against Veer, going up against Dixon. So in the event he's trying to play from the back and he's playing in the central area, Linval picked up what he's trying to do, and Linval said, you know what, let's press in the central area. Now, what do Hallgrimsson do in those situations? So this is why it's important, and this is why I love what he's doing. He's trying to he's implementing an aspect where this is now his way of keeping his brain sharp, firing, active. So that's when the World Cup qualifiers come around, when the Nation League come around, he's fresh. He's literally fresh, like he just done playing some competitive games, and he's really understand what he wants to do. Now, when he can accurately get what he wants from the players, what's gonna happen now when more quality players come in, when the likes of the Daniel Johnson and these guys come in, what he wants to implement will be a lot more cleaner, a lot more crisper. So that's the reason why he's doing this. And I'm telling people, this is something that I wanted even John Wall to do with the U20 team. Yes, we know that you won't have your full team, but at least have a set amount of players that you can start to work on certain things, certain aspects of football that you would want to do, rather than wait on the players come like a couple of days before, and then in those training sessions you're trying to see if it will work, rather than you say, you know what, let me see if I can fix it now with these set of players. When the other top quality players come in, you can definitely integrate those players in, and you can see exactly what you're trying to do and what you want to do. So big up to Hallgrimsson doing this, I have to say. And it's going to be interesting to see how some of the best set of players under Hallgrimsson going up against some of these Premier League clubs. So remember, these are the best set of players from some of the best set of players from the Jamaica Premier League going up against the same Premier League club. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one materialize. I'll be keen on this one. If anything, I'm going to see if I can get some coverage. I'm going to try to see if I can get some coverage done, because I know a lot of you guys would want to see what is happening necessarily. I, for one, am very interested in this, so I'm going to go down there and have a look, and let's see what's going to happen from there. Anyways, as I said, people, this is very interesting development in my personal opinion. You don't know, so I love chat foolish already. But tell us what you think, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, join the family, the MG Sports family. I would really appreciate it if you do so. But nevertheless, go into the comment section. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Is this a good idea by Hallgrimsson? As I said, people, as much as though it's definitely sharpened up the players, it's more important that Hallgrimsson concrete his idea of how he wants his team to play, and at least get it out of the way as early as possible, so that when the other quality players come in, he can integrate those players easily, fluently, and said, okay, this is what we want to do, and this is how we're going to try and do it. And as I said, even if he's playing a game against the USA in the Nation League and something happened, I say, you know what, I see something similar like that just recently. So all of these things will be fresh in his head, and he can make a decision just like that. I know it's not the same, but at the end of the day, match scenarios is very important in sharpening your skill set, either a player or also as a manager / coach. It's very important. Training alone, very important. Training is very important, but match like scenario, there's nothing like it, because no one incident happened twice on a football field. None. It's merely impossible for the exact incident to happen again. So big up on yourself, people. Tell us what you think in the comment section. I'll see you guys again. Oh, the squad. My apologies. The squad. Let me read out the squad to you guys. I think it's the same squad from last time, but what I'm gonna read it out so I get it. Here's the squad, people. My sincere apologies. I'm there chat off more so long. Justin Dunn, Tivoli Garden, Nicholas Nelson, Dunby Holding, Jashawn Anglin, Arborview, Garth Stewart, Arborview, Andre Fletcher, Waterhouse, Javane Bryan, Waterhouse, Marlon Martin, Arnett Garden, Joel Cunningham, Arnett Garden, Kyle Ming, Cavalier, Dwayne Allen, Cavalier, Gadal Irvin, Cavalier, Romeo Guthrie, Mount Pleasant, Sole McCullough, Mount Pleasant, Ramon Owens, Mount Pleasant, Shaquan Davis, Mount Pleasant, Kimoni Bailey, Mount Pleasant, Fitzroy Cummins, Mount Pleasant, Siobhan Walsh, Portmore United, Emilio Rossar, Portmore United, Stephen Young, Portmore United, Tyrone Williams, Portmore United, Jason Wright, Mullines United. Surprising. Anyways, and the last person on the list, Kaheem Dixon / Clarendon College / Newman at Arnett Garden, Kaheem Dixon. And that is the name of the list. And those are the players that will be seeing action today and tomorrow. So big up on yourself, people. Hopefully you guys are doing good. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time. G Sports TV. We're out. Boom.